In a country of 54 million people, it is right to assume the high demand of Kenya's resources for its citizens, and rightly so, the consumption of products as well. According to the National Environment Management Authority, every Kenyan generates about half a kilogram of waste daily, which translates into 22 metric tons of waste generated in a day. Cumulatively, this is approximately 2,000 to 2,500 tons of waste in Nairobi. 70 to 80% of the waste is organic, that is, it consists of food waste, agricultural waste, and yard waste. The remainder, consisting of inorganic waste such as plastic, paper, and metal, have the liability of posing unwanted effects to the environment. According to a United Nations Environment Programme report, only 10% of the total waste is taken to designated disposal sites, where they are either properly disposed of or given a new lease of life through recycling and ultimately reduce their devastating effects on the environment. This is Wasted Beauty, a feature story that aims to focus on the allure of waste materials. In the modern day, science, technology, and innovation have advanced in leaps and bounds, impacting society and revolutionizing industries. Waste management is an important aspect in society. Today, the more we consume, the more the burden on natural resources, the more we produce waste that in turn could be detrimental to the environment and again affecting the natural resources that are very much needed. To keep this in check, a small business in Nairobi has found a way to apply technology to recycling and create a novel product that is made 100% from waste materials. Eco Create and Innovate, also known as ECANDI, is an eco shop that is intent on promoting sustainable living and making zero waste a reality through their products and services.
ECANDI is Nairobi's premier eco shop, so we are first of our kind. And what we try to do here at ECANDI is motivate people to find ways to a more sustainable lifestyle, what we like to call zero waste living. So walking in, you'll find a whole bunch of things you probably didn't know about, majority of them revolving around the sustainability lifestyle.
Founded in 2016, a year after the Sustainable Development Goals were adopted to combat, among many, economic and environmental challenges, ECANDI promotes responsible consumption and production through offering conscious alternatives to our everyday lifestyle.
When you wake up, you start your day from somewhere. You start your day from brushing your teeth, and then you go to the kitchen, and then there's your lifestyle, yes? So what we try to do at ECANDI is we try to source and find the alternatives, which could range from grooming, self-care, body care, kitchen essentials. So that's what I mean by sustainable alternatives. People put out a lot of waste without realizing that they actually do. So majority of the products that we have here are supposed to help you consciously live without putting out as much waste. Yes.
In a day, Nairobi generates approximately 480 tons of plastic waste, most of which ends up in the environment, damaging soil and poisoning waterways as they break down. Strategically incorporating circular economy practices such as bulk refilling to its services, ECANDI contributes significantly to minimizing single-use plastics and ultimately promotes responsible consumption and advances their mission of being a zero-waste business a reality.
It's quite common. Everybody does it. You'll go into a supermarket, you'll get a Downy bottle or a Jik bottle, and this happens every time you run out. You buy a bottle. So bulk refilling is an approach to minimizing single-use packaging. So rather than you throwing out plastic all the time, all the containers all the time, you can come into ECANDI and refill the same product, or at least another different product. That way you don't have to keep on wasting packaging. Yes, so that's what bulk refilling surrounds.
The challenge of reclaiming Kenya's waste management industry lies not only on the shoulders of players in this niche market, but also on the shoulders of individuals who embrace the unsightly and creatively carve out an opportunity for themselves.
I mean, there's so much waste. The biggest opportunity is finding what to do with it and finding a way to deal with it in a way that makes money. It is a free resource, not directly free, but it's a resource that's easily accessible and comes at a very low cost depending on where you're getting it from. So the biggest opportunity, I would say, is in trying to find different ways to use it in practical ways that consumers are willing to pay for.
Amos Njiraine, the founder of ECANDI, is one of those individuals. From innovating the ecotops, countertops that are 100% made of recycled glass, to setting up Nairobi's premier eco store, he is indeed changing the narrative and reshaping the industry with his innovation.
For me, the one thing is that I knew I did not want to be formally employed. So even through that whole journey, I was always looking. I knew I would end up in business. I didn't know what exactly. So when that was combined with my curiosity and experimenting, I saw that you can actually make money from recycling. So that's when I went out looking for products that could be made. I initially started with trying to recycle aluminium, but then in that process stumbled on glass, started by first cutting the bottles and then asking myself, what is it that you can do beyond that a product, one, that will last a long time, and two, that will have an impact. So the quantity that can be recycled as well. And people are always building, people are always furnishing their homes, and then I thought, why not explore this? And it's also the first of its kind. So it's a new product, it's locally made, and that's why I pursued it.
The process of making the ecotops begins at ECANDI's drop-off center, where they have provisions for various waste materials such as paper, cardboard, plastics, electronic waste, and their raw material, glass.
We collect the glass ourselves, we process the glass ourselves, and then after that we have a process where we produce the ecotops right here in the heart of Nairobi. So the first step into the ecotops would be, again, collecting the glasses. We clean them, we sort them out into different colors. So that will be clear glass, green glass, brown glass, and etc. For example, here I have a color that is quite hard to come across. So these are some of the colors we usually scramble for. After sorting out the bottles, we will then start production.
The production process of the ecotops is technology intensive through and through. From the equipment that breaks down the glass to safe bits that won't harm the consumer, the various mixing agents that make the ecotops robust, and finally to tracking data. ECANDI has embraced the marvels of the digital and information age.
At ECANDI, we use technology primarily to track data, see how much waste is coming in, what kind of waste, just to understand the landscape, and then we also use it in our production. So knowing like the ratios for the ecotop, the time it's taking to produce, our customer demographics, and the like. And we are looking to advance that. First of all, with the equipment that we have, we are looking to advance that, have machines that are able to sort out and control the quality of the products that we have.
The impact of innovation to society is profound, more so to industries such as waste management, where the quality of our lives tomorrow is dependent on the conscious lifestyles we adopt today. Through their work, ECANDI is involved in community outreach programs that raise awareness of sustainable practices. By showcasing the potential and allure of recycled materials, they inspire individuals and communities to adopt more environment-friendly habits.
So ECANDI is also involved in a lot of community outreach programs. At the moment, we run certain programs that aim to help the community as a whole understand the importance of what we are trying to do and what we're trying to achieve. One of the programs that we're running is a program we call Junior Ambassadors Program, where we have kids come in. We design programs that will make them have fun and understand sustainability as a whole. And other than that, we're also involved in workshops, sustainability workshops. We were recently nominated, or at least shortlisted, for the Total Startup of the Year, where they nominate 100 startup companies. So endorsements from programs like those, we believe, will help us achieve a larger foothold, especially with people knowing about us and creating more awareness around what ECANDI is trying to achieve.
ECANDI's innovative approach to waste management is a beacon of hope in a world facing mounting environmental challenges. By transforming waste into valuable products and inspiring communities to adopt sustainable practices, they are demonstrating the power of human ingenuity and the potential for a brighter future. As Kenya continues to grow and develop, innovative solutions like ECANDI's will be essential for creating a more sustainable and resilient nation.